Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic and our Blood Elf Warlock's leveling campaign. Thank you guys for joining me here today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We are going to try to finish up the rest of Ghostlands today, starting over here in the Troll Lands. Lots of trolls to fight, lots of items to gather. We're also looking for some meat racks because we're going to sprinkle a little bit of special sauce onto them. And yeah, after all that, we will head into Deatholme. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Didn't work on any profession stuff or anything like that between last episode and this episode. Everything is still pretty much exactly where we left it. And I don't think any of our gear has changed either. So specifically here we're looking for cat lords and hexers, and we need 3 items off of each type. I think today let's just go back to using the imp. Kind of prefer that ranged damage. And I guess if not the imp, then we would probably use the Voidwalker. I've pulled out Scorch onto the bar. Scorch is a very fast cast that inflicts 57 to 60 fire damage and a high amount of threat. I'm thinking maybe we can work that in instead of trying to wand. Maybe we can throw out a couple of Searing Pains. Catlord Claws, dirty but sharp. It's a good way to get an infection. Hexer Stave, good versus Skeletal Scourge. Maybe we should just go ahead and use the Voidwalker. Kind of used to having the Voidwalker out from Classic Era. Let's just do that. I think the Imp's damage is probably pretty minimal when it comes to the build that we're doing. Looks like most of the damage is us. Especially if I want to open with a hard cast Soulfire every once in a while, it's nice to have the enemy away from us. This enemy we have to take out with a Drained Soul. Let's get that going. Yeah, I mean the Soulfire Searing Pain combo seems to be working pretty well. Sometimes Soulfire can straight up kill an enemy in one hit, which is pretty crazy. Oh, we didn't check the extra effect on Searing Pain. Increase the critical effect chance by 100%. And your subsequent Searing Pain cast by 50%. Ooh. So... Huh. I don't know if that stacks with this. It would already be 100%, I guess, if you popped Soulburn. So it's like you could pop Soulburn and then you could spam this and you're gonna get like some big crits for the next like 7 seconds. Probably get like 4 cast off in that time, maybe 5. Yeah, that could be fun, just like popping Soulburn and spamming Searing Pain. I feel like we should have passed the meat rack by now. Maybe it's inside the building here. And then I also... Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the guy's head. Kelgosh the Wicked. I think he's going to be like all the way back here, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's 2 cat lords in here. I don't think I'm gonna go in there quite yet. Maybe this one's gonna patrol out. Oh, we have to go in this building to grab the meat rack. Fish rack. Alright, fair to say there's another player here somewhere. We haven't seen them yet, but we've seen their handiwork now. Well, I mean, fair to say he's running off the tag the name guy. So there's not really a big reason for us to rush, because we are going to be waiting for a respawn. How long does it take in Cataclysm for a name guy to respawn? I actually have no idea. It has been a while since we've leveled up in Cataclysm, and it's been a while since we've gone after a named guy. So I guess we're gonna find out. I guess I should think about using this ability sometime. And now that we're actually using soul shards occasionally. Soul Harvest. You seek out nearby wandering souls, regenerating 45% HP and 3 soul shards. Yeah, so this is a heal and it restores soul shards, and I just have been completely ignoring it. It's kind of like maybe one of the problems about Cataclysm is that early leveling, you get so many abilities thrown at you so fast, and sometimes you read them and you're like, yeah, useful, and you put it on your bar, and then the opportunity to use it doesn't arise right away. Like, we got this ability, and then it was a long time, it felt like, before we even were using soul shards. So I just didn't think about it again, and I didn't think about it just for regenerating my health in the meantime. But yeah, we'll start using it now, for sure. 30-second cooldown, we can use it like every other pull. And it looks pretty neat. So the body has disappeared. That's a good sign. It means we should have a respawn coming soon. Let's see if any of his buddies inside have respawned. Nobody back inside the building yet. Of course, there he is. We walk away for 1 second and he respawns. How rude. It's like the saying, a watched pot never boils, a watched mob never respawns. Very clean. Head of Kel'Gash the Wicked. Somehow he doesn't seem so wicked now. I like when the flavor text for items is like a little bit snarky.
Keep your wits about you.
Those bracers are an upgrade. Pop those on.
Our enemies will fall. Remember the Sunwell.
Let's see. Strength sword. We'll take the staff, but I think the one I have on might be better. Yeah, we got 4 stamp 3 int on the medicine staff of the eagle that I have equipped. Embarrassingly, when I was fishing the other day, I accidentally vendored the staff we had. So I did have to buy a new staff on the auction house. It only cost me a gold, so not really a big deal, but embarrassing nonetheless. Alright, I think we're done here. Yeah, this place is cleared out. Let's go ahead and we'll hearth back to Tranquiline, and then we'll just head down to Deatholme. You know, we don't have the lieutenants. I think we do the kill quest first, and then we get the quest for the lieutenants, and then we can do all that. We can kill Darkhan and his lieutenants in one fell swoop. Inventory looks pretty good. You know, we had joyous journeys for the first couple hours, and then after a little while I equipped heirlooms, but I still feel like the leveling here was pretty good. It was probably good to drop joyous journeys when we did. I feel like if we'd have kept joyous journeys, then we probably wouldn't have been able to do all of these quests without out-leveling them. We'd have had to either be doing Grey Quest for part of the journey, or we'd have had to gone somewhere else. So I think losing JJ was good for like how the playthrough feels. And yeah, I think heirlooms is good leveling. We'll see what happens in the next zone we go to, which I think is going to be, I'm going to see if we can go to the Southern Barrens, maybe Ashenvale? Somewhere near Orgrimmar. And somewhere preferably where it's sunny and we can experience a bit of a different vibe for a while. This is one of the lieutenants. We don't need him right now, so we're going to leave him alone. Alright, that was really smooth. Let's get ourselves back to Tranquiline, and we'll grab the follow-up, which will be to kill the lieutenants. Actually, that might be Sanctum of the Sun. Okay, yes, it is Sanctum of the Sun, which is great. It's slightly closer to where we're at, and with the mount, we will be there and back in no time.
The dark times will pass. Remember the sun well. Keep your wits about you.
The eternal sun guides us.
Restorative drought. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a guy that we have to rescue. That's right. Maybe even a couple of guys to rescue. I always forget about that one. I feel like a lot of times I've just not gotten that quest. We have to go to Tranquiline really quick. And that'll be a follow-up, so we'll have lieutenants to kill, we'll have guys to save, and then we'll have Darkhan to take out. And that's going to be it for Ghostlands. So yeah, this is 1 out of 2 to rescue. And then we also need this guy. This is one of the lieutenants we need. So that's really convenient. There we go. We'll just work in a counterclockwise rotation around Deatholme. There's one named guy that can spawn in 2 different places, so we'll probably have to check both of them. We have a lot of ads. I'm not sure who some of these people are. Dr. Witherlim must be one of the lieutenants, I guess? No, he's not. He's just some kind of rare. Okay, our Voidwalker got shrunk into a mini Voidwalker. He's very little and feeling very sad about things right now. Okay. This guy is, yeah, definitely a rare. He's not an elite, thankfully. I've never seen him before. That's really cool. He dropped the Ghoul Hammer of the Wild. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Dr. Witherlim. Yeah, there's always something new to see in WoW, no matter how long you've been playing the game. It's proven to be true for me for the last 20 years. We're small too, actually. We are very tiny, and the camera is very confused about what it should do in this situation. We have 9 minutes of being like this. Oh, that's really sad. I'll zoom out a bit so it's not quite as heinous. But yeah, we got really tiny. I guess we're gonna summon a tiny little wolf mount too, aren't we? He's probably really cute. Yeah, see? Alright, so that's done. We have a guy to rescue in here. Might have to clear our way in. Now, it says that a named guy can appear in here, but I don't see any named guys right now. This might be the guy that can spawn in a couple of different locations. Yeah, he has a spot over here to the east that he can spawn, and to be honest, I've typically seen him to the east. I don't know if I've ever seen him appear in this first building. There he is. There's the big guy. Alright, we've rescued all of the apprentices. We just need one more lieutenant and then we'll go after Darkhan. Alright, it's time for the final showdown here in the Ghostlands. Now, we do have that item I think we're supposed to equip and use on him to weaken him. So we'll try to do that. I feel like since we've been killing elites pretty easily that we'd be able to take him no matter what. But we'll try to remember to use the item. This is okay. I plan to clear out this level before we try to pull Darkon anyway, so if they want to come to us, I am okay with that. Alright, this way is clear. Let's head back the other way, clear that way as well. Now, are we going to have a way to pull this without pulling Darkon? We're going to find out. Okay. Kind of wish my pet had not ran in there, but it looks like we're okay. I don't see anybody else charging out to fight us. So that's nice. Maybe they changed these guys so that they... Let's put him on passive really fast. Pull this guy back. Looks like they're gonna let us just pull Darkon by himself. That's definitely been changed. He is an elite, but again, I don't think we even need to use the item. I think we can take him and that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and we'll send our pet in. We'll hit him with our debuffs, or our damage over times rather. We'll go ahead and pop that. Okay, kind of regretting not using the item. Okay, he popped a sphere. That's kind of okay. I mean, he's got a sphere and we're not getting hit. And we were smart enough to clear the rest of the place out. Hey, we got him. It was a close one. Voidwalker was almost dead, you know, it would have probably been smarter just to use the item. But I'm okay with it. Let's just go ahead and we'll hearth out of here. We gotta run down to the Sanctum of the Sun. Let's go ahead and hit up the trainer really quick. I don't think we have much to learn. Just Eye of Kilrog, okay. Alright. We do have a talent point. We're going to put the last point into Shadow and Flame. Let's go ahead and we will empty out the inventory. Alright, so from this one, what do we get? We get the Staff of the Sun. Oh, we don't really... Oh, yeah, we do need it, because I don't have an heirloom weapon. So, yeah, we definitely need weapons. Hero of the Sindor Eye, so that's breadcrumb back to Silvermoon City. Let's go ahead and equip our awesome-looking New staff. Oh, that does look good. Must be those HD textures. That looks awesome. Never noticed like the flame tip, the red tip on the end. Very nice details. Alright, let's get the last one turned in. Last two, I should say.
The dark times will pass.
Ghostlands quest completed. Very cool. And the wand, I don't know if the wand's going to be an upgrade.
Farewell.
So we just found the opaque wand a little bit ago. It's exactly the same. Let's equip it. Alright, and with that, we're going to go back to Silvermoon and turn this last one in. But I think I want to go somewhere sunny. We'll have to take a look at the map. Once we're on a flight to Silvermoon, we'll take a look at the map and see where we could possibly go. And then we could also consult the command board. I do want to make our way like over to Orgrimmar, I think, so we can do a little bit of transmog on our gear. I'm not really fond of the look of the heirloom set. Sometimes I don't even wear heirlooms because I get annoyed at looking at the heirloom set. So yeah, we'll change that, and we'll figure out where we're going to quest next.
Maladash, Malanore. We will have justice.
Alright. Ooh. Stranglethorn Veil. Level 25. So Northern Stranglethorn is level 25 to 30. Oh man. I would love to jump into Stranglethorn. Welcome to the jungle. And then, it looks like we have something down here at what I believe is still Ground Gold Base Camp, Lashtail Hatchling. Huh. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, the problem is we're not quite level 25. But a dungeon could fix that. A dungeon could fix that pretty quickly. Actually. Now, how long would it take to get a dungeon? I don't know. It took a few minutes last time. This says the average wait time for DPS is 3 minutes. I mean, if that's true, that's really good. Back in the day, I used to level DPS characters by queuing up for dungeons, and then I would read a book. Between queues, I would make myself read books that I might not normally spend my reading time on. I read some Hemingway. I read the entire collection of the original Sherlock Holmes stories. It's a good way to spend some time. Well, I'd say that was definitely 3 minutes or less. See if everybody clicks. It says ready to enter, but we can't enter. We're also not in a group, so I don't think it's found everybody it needs yet. Maybe somebody declined. There we go. Yeah, someone declined. Okay. There we go. We know we're good. Oh, Stockade. For some reason I thought Shadowfang Keep. Okie dokie. Stockade. It doesn't look like we have any quests for Stockade, unfortunately. It's kind of banking on getting some quests done. We have Rain of Fire. It's not bound to anything useful, but I guess if we're doing big pulls, I could Rain of Fire. At this level, you know, are we going to do any damage? No, we didn't do a lot of damage last time we ran a dungeon. I doubt this time's going to be very different. Alright, he dropped a Wicked Dagger. 3 agility, 3 stamina blue item. It's nice to see stuff in Stockades dropping items. I realized they replaced the bosses in here. I don't know if I've ever done a post-Cata Stockades, maybe. I guess having this pet out not super useful during this phase, during this content rather. Maybe we just pull the succubus out for now, I guess. Maybe the imp. I mean, by the time we decide, the run will be over. So, what are you gonna do? You know. Kind of a bummer to get this dungeon just because there's no quest. We're not gonna get like really a lot of. Not really get a lot of XP in here. We'll get the bonus XP, I guess, for queuing up for random, but that's about it. Oh, we definitely went there. You were wondering. Girdle of Nobility, 8 intellect, 3 stam. We did not win it, obviously, because we don't win any loot. The other warlock won it. Oh, look, it's our buddy Hogger. I guess we're not going to get any shards back this way. I can't do soul harvest because I'm in combat. So I just learned a valuable lesson as a warlock. Don't go into a boss fight without soul shards, because we don't seem to have any in-combat way of regenerating them, which seems wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. How do we get shards back while in combat? It doesn't make any sense. If you're talking about like a long raid fight, you'd have to have a way to get them back. Well, that's a cool weapon. Cold iron pick. And that Stockades, that did not get us the level, unfortunately, without any of the quests. I wonder if Alliance side still gets quests. They probably do. I'm assuming they would. It's a nice little distraction on the way to turn in our quest here. Oh, that's right, we did get a bag of helpful goods. I always forget about this. Strength, stamina, cloak. Okay, we don't need cloaks because we have the heirloom stuff, so we really only need like boots, gloves, bracers, belts.
As Regent Lord of
Lorthamar Theron with 2 eyeballs. At this point, I guess. And then we got some stuff that turns into Sylvanas. So if we go turn in the Sylvanas stuff, which actually we could teleport right back here, then that should probably ding us level 25 and get us in good shape to go into Northern Stranglethorn. That's really cool. That Stranglethorn, they split it and it, you know, part of it is a low level. That's going to be different. A different questing track than one that I followed previously on the Horde side. Last time we did Horde side, I did a Hunter right when Cata came out. We leveled to 60, and I think I went through Northern and Southern Barrens. I don't think we did Northern Stranglethorn at all. I think I missed it. Yeah, if you guys know, and maybe I'll figure it out myself, but if you guys know, how do I restore these while I'm in combat? Our little soul shards. I'm assuming there must be a way. Maybe it's an ability that we get later. Maybe it's an ability that I have right now that I just haven't read properly. Like, Soul Harvest gets them back, but we can't do it in combat. Drain Soul, the target has to die. So, like, if I'm in a raid fight, you know, like, nothing is necessarily going to die anytime soon. So I'm assuming we'd have a way to regen these.
What are we if not slaves to this torment? What joy is there in this curse?
Alright, she wants us to go to Orgrimmar, which works out for me. And we also gained a level. We also have an unspent talent point. Rain of Fire has a chance to stun, chance to daze, I don't care about. Reduce the cast of Soulfire. I think I do care about this quite a bit. And we opened up some glyphs. Reduce the cooldown on Chaos Bolts. Reduce the cooldown on Conflagrates. Right now I'm not doing multiple Conflagrates back to back, so maybe something changes with the ability eventually. Increase the periodic damage it immolates. Increase the Imp. That could be a good one. Increase... I mean, all these are going to be good, right? I think I probably want Chaos Bolts, Conflagrate, and Incinerate for my primes. Well, I'll have to look into this a little bit, and we'll have to visit the auction house to get this going, but yeah, we'll grab a couple as soon as we can. We won't grab Chaos Bolt yet, I don't think, because we don't have Chaos Bolt. And if I'm looking, like, maybe we don't get Chaos Bolt for a while. I don't even see Chaos Bolt. Like, anywhere. Yeah, I don't even see Chaos Bolt, so maybe Chaos Bolt is something we get in the talent tree? Chaos Bolt, yeah. Okay, so we're not going to have that for a while. We're not going to have that until level 40, I guess? So we're not going to grab... That won't be the prime that we grab first. Alright. Off we go. Let's head out. We gotta get on the Zeppelin and head over to Orgrimmar. This song is sufficiently haunting and beautiful. Just saying. Let's just take a glance at the... Ooh, here we go. This is what we want. Maybe we grab both of these, but let's just grab the Northern Stranglethorn. Report to Commander Agrogosh at the Gromgold base camp. That's perfect, perfect. Alright. Stranglethorn Vale is going to be a beautiful place to quest after spending a lot of time in Ghostlands, which is beautiful in its own way, but it's kind of one of those darker, brooding areas, you know? Of course, all the Zeppelins are here, which means we are going to miss our Zeppelin. Every Zeppelin apparently arrived at the same time. You know, I don't think there's any way we get to this before it takes off, unless it just arrived. I don't even know if it's the right... Yeah, that's not even the right Zeppelin. We need this Zepp.
Talk to me.
Where is the Zeppelin now? The Zeppelin should have just departed from Undercity. Okay, okay, I see. So we're in for a little bit of a wait here. Anything we could do to kill the time? Yeah, we can do some things. We don't really need linen stuff anymore. The linen's not going to get us any skill ups, so really all we need to do is make the wool cloth. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of other materials with us. Yeah, we only have one... Oh, we have 2 fine threads. So we'll take our 1 skill up here. We can make some heavy linen bandage. I did, you know, this is something else I forgot to mention. I did level up first aid a little bit. Got it going at least. And we'll try to remember while we're in Orgrimmar to grab the next rank, to grab wool bandage. I think we have to hit 80 to grab the wool bandage. We'll just use the linen to make the rest of these. Get whatever skill ups we can, and then we can vendor them. No, we got to 90, which is pretty good. And look at that, Zeppelin is right on time. Zeppelin manned by all the goblins and with all the goblin music. Do they have the vending machines down here? I guess not. Thought they installed... Oh, they did, look at that. Yeah, they have vending machines now that repair. So at least while you're on the Zeppelin, you can get yourself repaired. You can sell your junk. And, you know, make some use of your time. If I bought some water, I can make boiled clams. Unfortunately, this thing sells trade goods. Oh, here we go. Oh, we don't have a cook fire. I bet we can just lay one down. Look at that. That's using your time efficiently. Got a few cooking skill ups. Very nice. Yeah, so they have trade goods and general goods here. Very, very nice. I wouldn't mind having those on the Zeppelins in Classic era. Oh, that's right. The Zeppelin is in downtown Orgrimmar now. I was kind of like, where am I? Why are we not out in the Durotar area? All right, so we have to go visit with Thrall, who is in a different place than where I expected him to be, and I'm just on top of this tower, and clearly it's been a while since I've taken a Zeppelin to Orgrimmar in Cataclysm era. Okay. That got us down to like the middle tier. And then I guess we take the elevator down to the main tier. Let's go visit the transmog person. Because obviously looks are important. And I just want to get any kind of different look. We'll do something kind of basic that kind of befits our level. So I don't need the helmet. I don't even know if I want... yeah, we might do a different shoulder. We might do no shoulders depending on what we find for chest. Kind of prefer like the tunic look. when we can get it. But we do have a lot of cool looking robes. We don't really have a lot of like warlock centric. Ooh, this is very much a warlock dress. Maybe we wear this for a little bit. This is like a lower level item. We do have a couple of other tunic options. That's something. Don't know if I'd call it a full-on tunic. Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go with this for a bit. I like that. We're gonna have any kind of cape. It should be something that kind of suits us. It's too bad we don't have anything black. Oh, here we go. That might work. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like the staff is probably just fine to stay the staff, you know? Like, no big deal. What about gloves? Do we like this without shoulders? Because I kind of like it with casters, like the non-shoulder look, I think is nice. We could do no bracer. If we don't have like a... Well, those are kind of cool. Alright, let's do that. That's good. Yeah, there we are. Of course, it's not Thrall. It's not Thrall, obviously. It's Garrosh, because Garrosh is war chief right now, guys.
Will serve the Horde.
Don't know if you knew
Or
that.
be crushed beneath it. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Return to Silvermoon? I mean, it's worth a lot of XP. It's kind of a journey. I mean, it's not really a journey, because, well, I could hearth, you know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go turn this in, and then we'll just head, we'll head to Gromgol. Because we can get the Gromgol from Undercity. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll, or we could just take the portal in Silvermoon to Undercity, and then we'll get right on the Zep. Right on the Zep out to Gromgol. Let's do that, because yeah, 3000 XP, like I don't want to just leave that on the table. Just over a little bit of traveling around, especially when our Hearthstone is set so conveniently. Oh, and you know what? I forgot in Orgrimmar, but we can go ahead and we can train first aid here. It's really convenient.
Victory lies ahead. Time is of the essence.
The eternal sun guides us all.
Alright, there we go. Big chunk of XP. Oh, here we go. I mean, this is another thing where they have to die, though. Shadowburn. Instantly blast the target for Shadow Flame damage. If the target dies within 5 seconds of Shadowburn and yields XP or Honor, the caster gains 3 soul shards. Only usable enemies with 20%. That doesn't help on a boss fight, though. I mean, I guess we can use ads to get them back. Backdraft when you cast Conflagrates. The cast time of your next 3 Shadow Bolts, Incinerate, and Chaos Bolt spells reduced. Okay, well that's really cool. Improve Soulfire. Increases your fire and shadow damage done by 4% for 20 seconds after you deal damage with Soulfire. Sounds good. Let's get ourselves on the ship. Burning Embers. Your Soulfire and your Imp's Firebolt cause a Burning Ember damage over time effects, equal to 25% of the damage done lasting 7 seconds. So it seems like we want to use Imp with this build, which I'm cool with. Soul Leech. Your Shadowburn, Soulfire, and Chaos Bolt instantly restore 2% of your total health and mana when they deal damage, and also grant Replenishment. Replenishment grants up to 10 party or raid members mana regeneration. Okay, that's a really nice raid passive. Backlash gives you 8% chance when hit by physical attack to reduce the cast time of your next Shadow Bolts. We don't really want to get hit by physical attacks if we can avoid it. Nether Ward. Transform your Shadow Ward into Nether Ward. You must be within Demon Armor or Fel Armor in order to transform effectively. Absorb spell damage. Okay. Fire and Brimstone. Increase the damage done by Incinerate and Chaos Bolt spells to targets afflicted by your Immolate. And the critical chance of your Conflagrate spells increased by 5. All these seem really good. Shadow Fury. Shadow Fury is unleashed, causing 61 to 68 Shadow Flame damage and stunning all enemies within 8 yards. Bane of Havoc. Bane's the target for 5 minutes. Whoops. Bane's the target for 5 minutes, causing 50% of all damage done to the Warlock done by the Warlock to other targets to also be dealt to the Bane target. This is like our cleave. Ooh, that's going to be fun to play with. And then Chaos Bolt. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Still doesn't really answer the question of how I regain these on a long boss fight, but maybe the answer will become clear in time. Let's go ahead and we're gonna set our Hearthstone here. And I'm actually gonna take a break right here for today, guys. This seems like a really good spot to do so. I'll park myself at the inn, and next time we will start to explore Northern Stranglethorn. I'm sure we're gonna have to run up to the Hunter's Camp. And yeah, this is going to be a nice visual change of pace, and this is different than the other leveling pathways I've taken before, so really excited to get into things here in Stranglethorn. Hope you guys are having fun with this one. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we'll see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.